I'm Vanessa Kynes and I'm a Pinterest marketing strategist for creative small businesses. I help creative businesses craft traffic generating Pinterest marketing strategies. Today's video is all about how many times a day you should be pinning on Pinterest to drive traffic to your site. People often ask me how many times a day should I be pinning to drive traffic to my site using Pinterest. And while there's no magic answer, the more important answer to the question isn't how many times a day you should pin, but you should be pinning consistently on your account on Pinterest. Pinterest has told us over and over again that they would much rather someone pin 5 pins a day than to come on one time a week and pin 70 pins at once. So for the purposes of this video, I'm going to call that binge pinning. Other information that has come out recently from Pinterest is that the first 5 pins of the day count the most. So what does that mean? What they mean is the first 5 pins after the UTC time, which is basically just a time zone that Pinterest has used to start a fresh day. So if you want to discover what time your time zone correlates to the UTC, just go ahead and Google, what is my time zone during the UTC? So for me, I'm on the Pacific time zone. So for me, it's about 5 p.m. every day. So what this means is that the first 5 pins that come after 5 p.m. for my time zone are going to be prioritized for distribution. So what is my recommendation to be able to maximize your usage of those first 5 pins? I prefer using Tailwind, a Pinterest and Instagram scheduler that I use every single day in my business. Tailwind is going to allow you to take that fresh content that maybe you created this week and to take it out and intervally pin it at 5:01 p.m. every single day. So what that does is ensure that your pin and your content that is going to be prioritized for distribution is going to show up in the follower tab. Now, if you're not using Tailwind or you prefer to manually pin, that's okay. Just keep in mind the best times a day to be pinning. What I recommend doing is just getting into the habit of choosing a time of day, whether it's after lunch or after dinner, that you get onto the platform every day and pin 5 pins. Now, of course, it's important that you're pinning your own content, but if you can't pin your own content every single day, like many of us can't, you can pin content from other content creators that you trust. Just make sure that the content is good. Remember, if a pin leads to a website that doesn't correlate with what the pin content was about, people are going to come off. That's called bouncing. They're going to bounce off the website and come back to the Pinterest platform. That's going to tell the Pinterest platform that this content was not very useful and not very helpful, and it's going to deprioritize it in the Pinterest Smart Feed. So the whole purpose of this video is to encourage you that you don't have to pin 70 times a day to be successful, or even 35 pins a day. If you have a lot of content, especially seasonal content that comes out every single year, and you want to reshare that, then go for it. But if you don't have a lot of content, don't stress. Pinterest has told us over and over again, it's super important to just be consistent on the platform. Take time every single day and pin a few pins to keep your account active. If you're looking for more Pinterest marketing strategies, you can subscribe to my YouTube page by hitting that little bell so that you can be alerted every time I have a fresh video, or in the links below, you can subscribe to my email list where you'll receive my free Pinterest marketing guide. Thanks so much for joining me today.